good evening, and good night. Welcome back to the It's Just Us podcast. My name is Emmanuel Wallace, and we're back again today, December 5th, 2025. You'll probably see this on December 6th or 7th, or even 8th. I don't know yet, but we will be posting a video within the next week. We are still going through our series, season 4, talking about your God-given dream, going over how to pursue, chase, and acknowledge God the entire way through. And as you know, if you've watched the last video, we are starting off every video from here on out, from season 4, episode 2, through however many seasons we do after this. And if you haven't been here before, every season is just per book, so they will be shorter. They won't be long 12-episode seasons unless we have that many chapters we want to go through. As we grow, though, I do plan on having more people come on, more interviews, more conversations, just talking about certain topics that maybe are hit on within some of the books that we've written. This has been a very busy year, so we haven't been able to post as much as possible, as much as we want to, but as time has opened up, there's more freedom for that to be a thing. So you will be hearing more from me. You will be seeing more from me. The Instagram page, dream_publications.ap, is coming back alive. We have some updates coming soon, some new releases for the next year, some events coming up, and I'm excited to share those with you guys. So without further ado, today the poem we'll be reading was written... Man, it was written not so long ago. I think it was written last week, Monday. Maybe 2 Mondays ago. I'm not sure. But it's titled Loose Ends. Loose ends. It is a world at war that we live in. Yet we walk in pieces, split between hope and reality, truth and speculation. It is a world of chaos that we subscribe to. Yet we look down before we look up. That's what our eyes do. It is in a world without light that we hide proof of an existence that extends beyond our views. Life in its essence could be called a perception, but a perception without election, I reckon, can and will lead to a lack of discretion. What do we hope for in a world of war? What do we see in a world of crashing seas? What do we study in a world lightless and muddy? If any of this were true outside of a few, I suggest nothing. Nothing would be the answer. That would be the proper stance, or I implore, there is a lie in the midst. There's a lie that says in a world at war we can't find peace. Guns and ammo, we have faith in these, but where are the keys? Where are the chains that hold violence at bay? Where are the hands that cry, let live and don't slay? There is a lie that this world is doomed with chaos and we're destined to be consumed. Where is the whisper of hope? Where is the cry of salvation? Is there, or are our eyes peeled closed, reserved by anticipation? There is a lie that there is no light in this world. I beg to differ. These things would be totally true if it weren't for the one victor, the Prince of Peace, the one who stands above the chaos and the light of this world, the hope of our salvation, the strong defense, the comforter and shepherd of the lost, the one who was and is to come, the one who cannot lie, the one, to this we can sigh. Breathe. It'll be all right. Because when we look to the hills from whence comes our help, we know he is near, and he's already won the fight. That was Loose Ends, written by yours truly. Honestly don't know the inspiration behind this. I was sitting at work, and what dawned on me is that today's world that we see, that we look at, is in constant conflict, whether it's social conflict, political conflict, even spiritual conflict. Every day we go through a battle. And just thinking about it, it's like we have these views, like We live in a world at war, but where's the peace? It's chaotic, but what's the reality? The reality is that we have an answer. We have a victor, and that victor is Jesus Christ. He's already paid the price, right? He stood above the chaos. He's already won the war. So we can live at peace knowing that he's with us. And yes, it costs something. It costs us. And the loose ends are the questions that we ask that are already answered. What do we do? Seek first the kingdom. Who do we seek? Jesus Christ. How do we seek him? Pray, read, study. Those things are all important. It's important to build and have a relationship with him, especially in today's time, because it's good to have a rock, a solid foundation that you can build from and grow with and develop a true, purposeful life. So that's what Loose Ends is all about. And as we go into reading Your God-Given Dream, I believe the letter that I'll be reading today will actually kind of work hand in hand with this poem. That's why I chose to read it today. So if you like the idea of having poems, maybe a little excerpt, even just a short thought before we read the books, just leave a comment or a like. And yeah, I'd just love to connect with you guys. Those of you watching, those of you who listen, those of you who would like this to be on other platforms like maybe Spotify, Apple Music, or something like that. We'll do what we can do and we'll make it happen. Without further ado, we will be reading Your God-Given Dream. If you have the book, we're going to be reading this small excerpt called Pursue. And I might have already read this, I'm not sure, but we're going to read it again. Because I think it's important to know that the pursuit is important and it's powerful. This will be at the end of chapter 4, dedication. But I wanted to encourage somebody today. And when you, or if you buy this book, I pray that you would see that your dream matters as well. That your dream has purpose. That it's not something to be put off in a corner. If God gave it to you, he will supply all the things you need for it to come to pass. And that's somewhere that I've struggled with, especially with this, because it is out of my comfort zone to speak on a podcast. It is out of my comfort zone to share my work and the work that God has given me. It is out of my comfort zone entirely because it requires me to be vulnerable. It requires me to step out. It requires me to obey, to be faithful. And it really is a faith work. Like, it requires faith to be successful. And I believe that it will be one day. And I believe with your help, we can make an impact on this world. So, pursue. Dear dream, I know sometimes it doesn't make sense. I know there are days when you wonder why you struggle so much. I know there are nights where you ask yourself, will I make it? And you ask God, what's the point? Don't give up, but give it to God. Let him use your dream to transform you, guide you, and direct you to the greatest version of you possible. Without relationship, there is no dream. You need to stay strong and remember what you're doing this for, who it's for, and why. Understand that you weren't given this dream by accident. It's not meant to be impossible, but to build your faith. Every step counts, no matter how big or small it may seem. Remember who sets the pace. You are not alone in this. You never will be if you continue to lean on him. It's not about what you can do, but what God can do through you. Nothing is ever done by mistake. Dreamer, don't let the process discourage you. In the midst of a pursuit, growth is necessary, and with growth comes understanding. Grow to understand the depth of the dream God chose you for. There is always a reason that exceeds your expectations. Remember Joseph? After 13 years of trial, misfortune, and godly intervention and favor, he reached his destination. Maintain your integrity. Keep your faith in Jesus and not the results. Hold yourself to a standard that glorifies God. Move and move with the utmost intention. Keep the love flowing. Commit all that you will. Commit all that you will to this assignment. Someone out there needs it. We need your God-given dream. We need what you have to offer. You are not invaluable. Just keep moving. You are not inadequate. Just keep moving. You are not unequipped. Just keep moving. Pursue the dream, but most importantly, pursue Christ. You have somewhere to go, and we're waiting on you. Push yourself, and don't give up. Your fellow dreamer, Emmanuel D. Wallace. And that's actually really encouraging. It's been a minute since I read that part, but it's speaking to me. Like, you don't really think about it, but to pursue something that's different, or even if it's common, other people have done it before, it's your first time pursuing this dream. It's your first time maybe stepping out and trying something new. It's your first time maybe even exposing a gift that you have. And trust me, I know it's not easy to do that. It's not easy to trust people to care when you pour your heart and soul into what you're doing, yet you don't see the results. And that can be discouraging. But like the letter reads, and like it was written, put your trust in Jesus, not the results. Because even if nobody sees it, he saw it. He saw the time. He saw the energy. He saw the effort that you put into fulfilling the calling and the purpose that he's given you. That's what matters. Even if it reaches just one person out of the thousands you desire to reach, if it reaches that one person, it changes their life, do you know you fulfilled your purpose and your calling? Now, am I saying settle for just one? No. I'm saying go for the whole world. We can and will make a difference if we allow God to work in it with us. We can't do it alone. And for me, I am a do-it-yourselfer. I like to figure stuff out by myself. I like to tinker. I like to think. But sometimes I found that my thinking gets in the way of my faith. Because if I can't plan it, if I can't figure it out, if I can't make it work in a way that I understand, I limit God. And I'm being honest with you guys. Because dreams are vulnerable things. They call you out of where you're comfortable. They call you out of what you're used to because you're stepping into unknown territory. When you think about the story of Joseph, he was thrown into unfamiliar territory, sold into it, I should say. Yet he maintained his integrity. He maintained who he was. He maintained his desire to live for God. He respected God above all else. He honored him above all else. It wasn't about standing above his brothers. It wasn't about having them give him obeisance, which is pretty much just bowing down to him. It wasn't about that. It was about living a life that pleased God. And if we are going to pursue these dreams that God has given us, we need to live lives that honor God. Because if we end up making our dreams something about me, something about who I am, then we've missed the point of the fact that it's a God-given dream. It came from someone. It came from somewhere. If it came from him, why not honor him with and through it? Why not give him the glory? Because we are not worthy of the glory. We are not worthy of the honor, because without him, nothing is possible. We need him to even be able to start. So, as we grow, yes, pursue. Yes, work. Yes, go after it. Don't give up. Keep him at the center, not the results. Because as we grow in faith and with him, we will find that yes, success comes. Yes, challenges come as well. But we can still give him the glory out of it all. We can still praise and worship him out of it all. You know, when I first started, I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if anybody was going to care. I didn't even know people read anymore. I didn't believe people read anymore. I had doubts. I had fears. And I still have fears. But as he's worked with me, as he's worked on me, because yes, this dream has challenged me to change, to grow up, to see things in a different light that expands beyond my perception of what people might think. It's not about that. It's always been about, what does God want from me? What has he given me? What gifts has he given me? And am I burying them? Am I hiding them because I'm afraid of what somebody might say about me or about the works that he's given me to write? Yes, they might be different, but that's okay. Poetry, I mean, it's a beautiful thing. We don't see as much of it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm an apostolic Pentecostal. I don't know too many apostolic poets. But to see it now, to be able to be somebody that connects, and I've met so many new people that I didn't even know wrote poetry, that write poetry, it's a beautiful thing because God uses the gifts he gives you to connect you with people. And it's amazing. Like, I'm an athlete, I play basketball, I can't tell you how many people that I've connected with just by playing a sport. I'm a nerd, I like books, I like reading. And of course, as you can see, I like writing, I like studying, I like learning. I'm learning 2 new languages, Spanish and Arabic. I like learning. And that's connecting me with different people. I'm able to understand different people in different cultures, and I want to because it's beautiful to me. You know, I like nature. I'll go on walks every now and then. Now, not now, it's winter time, I'm not doing that. But you might catch me staring at the sky, looking at the clouds, looking at the water. I like fishing now. I've just started fishing about a year ago. And I can't tell you how much I've learned just by starting something new. I got to teach my friends how to tie a knot, and I had just learned. It's amazing the things that God will do. Because one of the gifts he gave me is quick learning. I'm a quick learner. So it's just cool for me to see God working in my life using the gifts and talents he gave me. And one of the things he's been dealing with me about, and I'm going to be transparent with you guys, is not hiding that. Don't be ashamed of what he's giving you. Like, yeah, sometimes it feels like you're being boastful when you share what God has given you, but do it with humility. If he gave you something to share, do it with humility. Like, all of this would not exist without his help. And I can't take credit for it. Sure, my name could be on the title, but I still can't take credit for it. And the love that went into them, it comes from him, so I can't take credit for it. I can't. All the prayers, only he can answer those prayers. I can't take credit for that. And as we grow and as we pursue, because you will see things shift and change and transform and elevate exponentially in ways you never expected. You will grow in ways you never expected. Bring it back to him. Let that first pursuit always be God. Let it be him. Let him be your audience and everybody else a bystander. Though they may invest, though they may pay the funds, though they may be the ones that finance it, let God be your audience. If nothing else, do it to please him. Don't hide your gift. Don't hide the dream. Don't run from it. Don't run from it. Embrace it. Because you never know. You never know who's watching you. You never know who you're encouraging. You never know who you're inspiring. You never know. So dreamer, Christian dreamer, dreamer in general, whoever you are watching this video, if you made it this far, this is my final message to you for today, because I will be back, is you can do it. And I believe in you. I'm praying for you. You will make it. And I can't wait to see what you come up with. I can't wait to see how God uses you. I can't wait to see the lives you impact. Just keep moving forward. Keep moving. and only God knows what's coming next. Now, you're probably wondering where I got the glasses from. These are blue light glasses. They're blue light glasses. I don't wear normal glasses. I don't need them. They're just cool to me. So they help me with my iPad because I spend a lot of time writing throughout the day. I work in an office. I'm always on computers. So no, those of you that wear glasses, I'm not trying to be a glasses guy, but just figured it'd be something new. Yeah, this is the Just Us podcast. My name is Emmanuel Wallace. Once again, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, feel free to check out our other videos. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, even subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We'd love to get to know you, connect with you. If you have Instagram, follow us at dream_publications.ap or Emmanuel Wallace. You'll find me on Instagram or Facebook. I'd love to connect with you guys. And stay tuned. We'll have more updates coming about new releases and events for the upcoming year. And I'm excited for those as well. So yeah, Dream Publications is back in full swing, baby. And you guys have a great morning, great afternoon, and great night. Peace.